What up? What it do, peoples? What up? What up? What up? Man, listen. I'm sick of this shit. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just watched this little documentary type situation, I guess. And you know what I'm saying? Like the false information that they putting out here. Like back in the day when the internet first came out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, mm, that might be good, but I don't know. And I used the internet for a lot. You know what I'm saying? I did, because I mean it was a tool. I used it for a lot. But see, nobody tells like information superhighway. Yes, information superhighway. But nobody really pays attention to the fact that all the information that's on the superhighway ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like I just watched a couple of things that, you know what I'm saying, like there were certain things that, you know what I'm saying, that I just watched it in a little bullshit ass documentary. And it's like, I know that didn't happen in that area. It happened in another area. So how the fuck is they be lying? Why they be lying? Why they be lying so much? You know what I'm saying? Like American history, you gotta sift through all of the history and find out what's true, what's not true, what really happened, what happened over here instead of over there. You know what I'm saying? Where did it happen? Who did it happen to? Are the names correct? You gotta really find out what's what. And then, man, oh man. I did a little bit more research. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to know. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of Caucasians, but there's some Caucasians in my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. And I'm trying to figure, because I found out what's it, the 26 president number 26. So we pretty much got the same name. So I was curious. I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Am I related to this motherfucker in some way? I don't think so. Because of how everything, you know what I'm saying, played out back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with my grandfather on my father's side. That was a that was a that was a debacle. My grandfather on my father's side was a whole. That's a whole that man. Now to be honest with you, all I heard was stories. I ain't never met that man, and I felt bad about it for a long time because I was supposed to go meet him, and I didn't, and then he died the next day in the hospital and shit. But I don't do hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to meet me or whatever, do it before you get to the hospital. God damn it. Anyway, anyway, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't even, it's a lot of Puerto Rican roots in me. I think I want to go to Puerto Rico. I know I want to go to Puerto Rico. Because I want to see, you know what I'm saying, like, I want to go to all of the places that, you know what I'm saying, my bloodline has something to do with. Puerto Rico, for sure. I'm definitely going to go back a foreign. Back to the motherland. And why do they call that the motherland in if Africa Pope? How come? Or is it because that's where they born at and that's how they use? See, I gotta do some more research on why they call certain places certain places. But then again, that's only in that particular culture. You know what I'm saying? Over here is a foreign, and you know what I'm saying. Over there is the motherland. So you come back over here, it's a back of foreign. You know, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. I just went sidetracked for no reason. We are here. I just woke up. I had a long ass night. I woke up in the middle of the night on some weird shit. Got myself together, went back to sleep. Now I'm up again. And it's late. Like I just got up not too long ago. It's late for me. I used to be up. But then again, I usually get up around like 4:30, something like that, when that time when I woke up. But see, I woke up at like 2. I don't usually go to sleep until like 2 something. But I woke up around like 2:30 last night. Hopped online real quick, and that guy like fucked up my whole little sleeping pattern for real. Anyway, who in here with me right now? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at. Cause you know what I'm saying? I've noticed that I don't be knowing where the people at that be watching me. I don't be knowing what part of the world y'all in. You know what I'm saying? We got people all from all over the world fucking with us. It's not, and then I realized that it's a whole bunch of haters in the US. All my actual supporters ain't in the US or in my immediate area. I wish I had some supporters in my immediate area instead of haters. Just straight haters. How come he doing this? I don't never see him doing nothing else. How can he do this and da 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 da? Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. No nipple having ass, bitch. Everybody go through struggles. Everybody go through struggles. But one part about production is you never let them see you sweat. God damn it. You don't never let them see you going through all of the troubles. My pride won't let me. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I want a handout or something. For a second, I was like, yeah, let me. But see, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me that I was supposed, like, is my Cash App still up? No, I took my Cash App down. Yeah, I ain't doing shit, just talking shit. Just sit here bullshitting around, talking shit. Ain't shit to do for real. Well, I ain't gonna say ain't shit to do. I just woke up and I'm getting myself together. You know, you gotta get your Wheaties in. Gotta get your Wheaties in, get the breakfast. You know what I'm saying? My breakfast of champions is different than the other people's breakfast of champions. You know what I'm saying? My breakfast of champions, I need a little bit of fire. Take some time. Other people, they just, you know what I'm saying, just get to snorting shit. Me, nah. That ain't my stilo. That ain't my way. My way is simple. Roll up. Hey, listen. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know we in the greatest depression ever in American history? Do y'all know that because like some people aren't really, you know what I'm saying, it don't affect them as much as they think it do. But a lot of people not paying attention. A lot of people not paying attention. Because you gotta think about this. People's utility bills have been going up since 2023 and nobody noticed it. They've been taxing you on your cost of living more and more since the end of 2023, but nobody noticed it until the end of 2024. And nobody even tried to say anything about it until 2025. That shit crazy. But see, I pay attention to where my money going. So what I did was, and I'm gonna tell you how I figured it out on my own. Before, you know what I'm saying, it hit mainstream media, I started paying attention. It was a so-called water main break around this motherfucker. So they charged everybody in the area for the goddamn water. Then what they did was they decided to they cut the fucking power. There was no disaster. There was no power line out. It was nothing. They just cut the power off in a certain area, cut it back on, talk about the transformer blew, and then charged everybody. And then they just been gradually upping the utilities the whole 2024. The whole 2024, they just been gradually upping the utilities. I know this because I use less water, I use less electricity. I was home a lot less. I was never fucking home. I never had anything on. So why am I being charged more? And then when I was home, I still was using less electricity. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I knew what was going on because I needed to calculate some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I started off as a goddamn electrician. You know what I'm saying? I started off counting currents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. This is what I started off doing in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like in high school. Then I went to Job Corps and continued the same fucking thing. Couldn't stand it. I wanted to be an electronics engineer. You know what I'm saying? But I went into the electric field first because I signed the wrong thing. Fucking around. They wouldn't let me switch my class. So I ended up learning that. And then I went and learned electronics. But at the end of the day, long story short, when you sitting there, you pay attention and you start paying attention to what they're doing, and then get to lying to you, telling you some bullshit because they can't even keep up with the lies. So I decided, fuck them. I'm not about to keep paying them. Back in the motherfucking think about it. Think about what happened back in the 80s. Anybody that was actually a kid in the 80s, think about it. Or anybody that was alive in the 80s. Do you remember the trees? Remember the honeysuckles that was everywhere? You remember the motherfucker, like you could like actually pick up something to eat off the fucking ground? But in the 80s is where it was like the end of that. You know what I'm saying? It was no more of that. I'm talking about wild fruit. They took away all the fruit. Did y'all know that every single tree is supposed to bear some type of something? A nut, a fruit, a vegetable, something. Something is supposed to come off of every single fucking tree. Did y'all know that? Did y'all have any idea of that? How much time I got? Oh, I got a good 6 hours. Half the reason why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things that I was going that I was into and doing, it slowed down quite significantly because instead of putting all my money into the shit that I was putting my money into, I'm now putting it into off-grid living. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I get my off-grid living set up, then we jump back into everything that we was doing. But until then, I gotta get this off-grid set up. And I'm off-grid right here in the middle of the fucking grid. Fuck what you talking about. I'm not moving all the way to the mountains and all that extra shit just so I can go off-grid. Nah, we going off-grid right here. And if anybody want to know how I do it, I teach it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna teach it for free. I'm not teaching shit for free no more. Everybody be coming up, taking my ideas. I'm not, like I said yesterday, I'm not showing my hand no more. You want to sign up for my sign up for my Patreon or the membership drink? Go ahead and do that, and you will know. You know what I'm saying? You can find out all this information for free by yourself. But at the same time, if you want me to really give you all the details that they won't give you online, because I've been searching online and watching and paying attention, and there's a lot of things that they be leaving out. If you want all of the nitty gritty, I got you. If you want the whole setup from start to finish, how you do the whole entire setup, if you want to power an 8-bedroom house, I don't care if you want to go off grid with your goddamn $2 million mansion. If you want to go off grid, it's going to cost you for that. It's going to cost you a lot. But hey, let's go. Let's do this. Because I've been watching how they talk about doing a boycott on taxes. Yeah, I'm talking about they trying to get everybody in America just not pay taxes. Don't pay that shit. But it's a process. It's a process. It's not one of them things. It's the way they like, yeah, just don't pay your taxes. No, it's a process as to where they want you to go file exempt. Because apparently a lot more people qualify for exempt taxes than we know. So they want you to go do your research, see if you qualify for exempt in taxes and get exempt. And now, if 90% of America, you know what I'm saying, go file for exempt and 80% get it or 60% get it, then there's supposed to be some type of a change. They supposed, you know what I'm saying, yeah. But at the same time, you got people telling you to stop with the taxes. You got other people telling you like all this Christmas shopping and Black Friday shopping and all this shit that y'all doing, putting this money in these big corporations, keeping us the fuck down. Stop it. Stop it. One is stationary and one you put in and out. One is stationary and one you put in and out. One is still in use to this day, and the other one is obsolete. Floppy disk is no longer anything that we don't even use floppy disk. We switched from floppy disk back in the early 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like floppy disk was phasing out when I was a kid. And if you try to go negative or troll with that comment, you love the way I just swapped that around. Cause I don't know about no floppy dick on the computer, but I do know about the a floppy disk. Oh, it's great all the time, all day, every day, all great. Damn, I can tell you, it ain't been hot in this drink in a little while. Told you I'm off grid. I got unconventional. Well, I ain't gonna say unconventional. I'm running on propane and fire. I heat running on propane and fire. I got propane heater in here. We got the fireplace in there. We can heat most of the house. We get one more propane heater and two big tanks. We can heat everything up with all of the defects in the house. And then we're going, because I stopped remodeling for a second so I can set up. And then once I finish, you know what I'm saying, getting my other shit set up, then I'm going to go ahead back to remodeling. I had to take a break on the remodel. That's why the shit's still looking like it's looking. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how much you got. It's about what you do with it. That's what y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? It's not about what you have. It's about what you do with what you got. Everybody running around life complaining about what they don't got. Worry about what you do have and use it properly. Because you run around worry about what you don't got. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help you get to the next step. I gotta take that shit outside. No, that's not supposed to go outside. I'm supposed to be making a fucking track. I gotta build that goddamn track. I gotta build a track. I gotta build a track because that shit's sitting right there. It's getting my fucking nerves. It's in my way now. First, before I can even build the track, I gotta find out where I'm putting the damn track. That's why it's still sitting there. Because I don't exactly know where I'm putting the fucking track at. Boom. All right. Where my little Oh yeah, I've been learning how to write with my left hand. I started learning when I was younger, but I stopped. But I've been writing with my left hand. And then part of me said I was supposed to keep that a secret. I wasn't supposed to say that. I don't care. But writing with the left hand, I need to clean my bed off. Writing with the left hand, this shit look weird. This shit look weird. Hold on. That's not the right thing. Look like a kid wrote it, don't it? Wait, what did it? What did that? Hold on. It said dual camera. Mm, I guess. I'm bad. I was playing with the camera for a second. No, I cannot read that. What did it say? What's the translation? What was the translation on that one? Oh, so it tell me which one y'all watching from too when y'all make a comment. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't even peep that until just now because I noticed that I'm on both the joints. I'm on the horizontal. I mean the vertical and the horizontal. So that's what's up. Might have to remember that. What language is that though? Is that Arabic? I think I could kind of identify some of it. Okay, Hindi. India. Yeah, I figured that one. I think I want to visit India. I think I want to visit everywhere. Please try what? I'm in Maryland. I'm in the U.S. I'm in the U.S. of A. Apparently, one of the worst places at the moment. Do y'all know that we are on the do not travel list? How we the land of the free, the land where everybody want to go to, and we on the don't travel, don't go there. We are on the don't travel list. You want it? You don't want to come here no more? Because I can tell you, I don't really want to be here. I don't even want to be here. I used to be like, yeah, I don't want to go nowhere else. I don't want to live nowhere. The U.S. is where it's at. Now I'm like, shit, grass look greener on any other side. And I mean any other side. Go to Jamaica real quick. sit in it. Actually, I want to go to Jamaica, to the Dominican Republic. I'm about to go to Hawaii, and I gotta make it to Asia too. Yeah, I'm gonna make it out there because there's some things I want to see in India. Things I want to see out there. There's some things I want to see in Africa with my own eyes too. Some things I want to see in Africa with my own eyes. Some things I want to see in Jamaica with my own eyes. There's a couple things around the world that I want to see with my own eyes. I mean, from what I know, it's beautiful. My one line is beautiful. Just one word, beauty. That's all I got for it at the moment. And I want to go see if it's really as beautiful as, you know what I'm saying, they portray it to be. Because, like, when I be looking at the advertisements for DC and how they, you know what I'm saying, portray DC, they make DC look good as a motherfucker. But I'm from DC. And if you flip that camera around, I don't mean you go nowhere. I mean, I'm talking about like if you standing there and all that pretty shit that you recording, all you gotta do is turn your ass around. You don't gotta go nowhere. You don't gotta do nothing. Just turn around. And behind you is the worst shit. Man, listen. That shit look like luxury and then turn around look like a third world fucking country. But I want to go see all the pyramids and the temples and things like that. I want to go see all the historical spots. And I have a theory. I have a theory. What if, what if, right? Because if you notice, if you pay attention to history, throughout history, things have been changing in size. Now, when I say changing in size, I mean way back in the day before we had all these toxins and all these people killing each other and all this fucked up shit going on. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, people and things were larger and it was supposed to have lived longer. Everything lived longer and was larger. Now, when you pay attention to science and you pay attention to history and you put them two together, if you leave anything alone long enough and it's in the great conditions, it's surviving, like you leave you leave a python out in the wild long enough. You know what I'm saying? Just minding his business, doing his thing. It don't get sick. It gets huge. Any and everything, you know what I'm saying, with age gets huge. Now, what if, as a whole, people lived longer and got way bigger? So the giants that were extinct, what if everything on Earth was just dying in adolescence? Think about it like that. Let's say it like that. What if everything on Earth is just dying at its adolescence for the simple fact that we got so much shit killing us off that we never live to see our true potential? What if we are supposed to be giants? What if everything is supposed to be bigger than what it is? We just don't live long enough to see our true potential because we've been bred to die. Everything we eat, everything we do, everything we think kills us. We are shaving off our years every day. Anybody ever thought about that? Anybody ever really actually sat and thought about that? Did you think about how, you know what I'm saying, like the people around you? You can look at the people around you and how they abuse they body and they abuse themselves and the state that they're in and the things that you did and didn't do that was the same. And now, you know what I'm saying, like I could look around and I'm 40 years old. I don't look 40 years old. My body don't feel 40 years old. But most of the 40-year-old people that's around me, they all broke the fuck up and telling me how much I need to go and figure this out, figure that out, and go do this and go do that. I'm not broke up like you. You feel me? Like we not the same. Is that a they just put a YouTube link in here? How is that possible? You did put a YouTube link in here. And it say I could show it on stage. What is that video about? I ain't gonna share it on stage. I don't know what it's about. But that's cool that you know what I'm saying, that I see that that's a possible thing. When we actually have the conversations, people actually put a video up. It's about 50 Cent. What about 50 Cent? And why do I care about any of them? Are you under the impression that I'm a rapper and I care about what the other rappers are doing? Because I'm not a rapper. And I care nothing about their lives and what they doing. The only rappers I care about is the local rappers that I personally know. All them other mainstream people that's out there doing all of that fuckery that they doing. I don't care nothing about what they doing. They shit ain't helping or hurting me. I said that about the Diddy trial. Everybody try to get all he jumped down my throat. Why is everybody talking about Diddy? Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, we talk about all that shit, but what's up with the shit that they distracted us about? Like what I said in the first place, like how America is in the greatest depression ever. You know what I'm saying? Like how they talk about why are we still talking about the about JFK because we never figured out certain things. Why they like what exactly is there to uncover about this shit now? What is it gonna change? It ain't gonna change shit that happened in the 60s. Excuse me. So at the end of the day, that was what, 1964? We in 2025. Why are they putting information? Why are they putting the attention on that? What's going on right now that they want you to start thinking about shit back there? You know what I'm saying? What are they taking their eyes off of? What are they taking your eyes off of for them to give you this information? And is it even a true information? Because I've been saying this. It's been a lot of false information being put out. A lot of false information. And people just been eating it up. Just been eating it the fuck up. I'm like, God damn. Humans are dumb. Humans are so dumb. And they get offended when I say that. But like, don't be dumb. Don't Don't be dumb and you don't get called dumb. But when you doing dumb shit, what can the motherfucker say? I'm human. I do dumb shit sometimes. Sometimes you live and you learn. But see, when you don't learn from your dumb shit, that's where the dumb shit comes. Like that's where you really just don't learn from your dumb shit. Like we going through some dumb shit right now. We put this motherfucker in office and then couldn't wait to get him out of office, and then you can put his ass back. What the fuck wrong with you? And now he ain't trying to leave. I did. You know what? It's some questions that I was wondering, and I'm finding the answers to them. And nobody had the answers because things get lost in translation. But oh boy, am I finding certain answers? And am I? Yeah, I knew some of this shit was like, yeah, but goddamn, a lot of this information is right here in plain sight. It's right here in plain sight. Man. And then you know what? I need all these actual excuse me. I need these rappers, entertainers, and these, you know what I'm saying, public figures to really understand what they doing. Overstand, understand, and understand what they doing. Cause for real, what they doing is understanding. They under an umbrella and don't even know it. You know what I mean? They don't even understand where they stand. They think they got a lot of power and influence, but they getting used, motherfucking peons, pawns and peons. Some of them know. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Some of them know what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them know what it is, and they doing what they doing. But it's a lot of these motherfuckers out here that's just spitting out false information. And they don't even know it. It's just what they was brought up on. But I'm gonna need y'all to like really buckle down. I'm gonna need for all this false information to stop. Everybody needs for all this false information to stop. Cause this shit crazy. This shit just wildness. I got enough, man. I need to go ahead. I'm getting all these square rings. And it's just like I should have known, like, don't keep getting squares. Oh, shapes. Did y'all know that shapes, they mean something? Everything has a meaning. And I would suggest you to go and find out what the meaning of the thing, like, think about everything that you're doing and find out what the meaning of it is. Especially if it was something that it was taught to you and you never really found out anything about it. You just do it because that's what somebody told you to do. I suggest you go find out the meanings and the histories behind things. Cause like your jewelry is supposed to say something. It's a symbol for something. It means something. So just having jewelry, you know what I'm saying, off of just a fashion statement, that's not really what it's about. It's not really a fashion, like it's not just a fashion statement. It's more than just a fashion statement. I need y'all to go figure that out though. I need y'all to go figure out why people actually, you know what I'm saying, the symbols in which people, you know what I'm saying, is doing. Cause like, all right, if you go back into the history of things and you really pay attention, all of the, I'm gonna say all the kings and important wealthy people, they got that thumb. They got a ring on their thumb. That's some big dog shit. Like it basically signifies, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, where my you know what? I'm gonna do a whole show about it. I ain't even about to get deep into it right now. I'm gonna do a whole show about it. Just know the thumb basically represents, you know what I'm saying, power and no manual labor type shit. Stability, oh, on this finger, on the left hand, because that's supposed to be closest to your heart. That's about that love and yeah, you know what it's for. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do a whole show about it. But it's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, people wear what they wear if they know. You know what I'm saying? Some people just wear shit just cause it's cool and they seen, you know what I'm saying, the person that they look up to wear shit. So they want to do the same thing type shit. But some of us, we do this shit on purpose. We move with a purpose. And we know what our purpose is. So at the end of the day, before you start trolling people on their jewelry and shit, learn something. Cause I've been paying attention. People be watching my videos and shit, and I've been watching how people been watching the videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I pay attention to details, all of the details. I be watching my analytics, and I got a lot more people watching it than that subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Since you watching, subscribe. Since you out there pocket watching, go ahead and subscribe real quick. Go ahead, let me get that quick little sub real quick. You don't got pocket watch from a distance. You can never see shit anyway. Yeah, this motherfucker's watching. And all the people, you know what I'm saying, all the old people, yeah, all you, I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, what's good? How you been? How you doing? You all right? As you can see, I'm out here. I'm still chilling. I'm still doing me. Ain't nothing gonna change. I'm gonna stay doing me how I do me. Not giving a fuck about society. You feel me? And it's not that I don't give a fuck about society. I don't give a fuck about how society move. Y'all can move how y'all move. I'm gonna move how I move. I ain't never been one that jump on the bandwagon. I'm out here. I got my own drum and my own beat, my own tune, and I'm walking my own path. You should too. I'm just saying. What time? All right, it's 11 o'clock. I need to check and see what my cause I actually got one more ring coming in. I got a round. I do have a round ring. It's a cause I'm gonna replace this one right here. That gotta get replaced. Cause technically this not a pinky ring. I just got it resized, or I got the little shit in there, so I can have it on the pinky. So this the only one that really just don't fit. But I wanted a pinky ring, and I was being impatient, and I just grabbed it, and I shouldn't have grabbed it. I should have waited, because it was another one that I seen that I was like, all right, I could deal with that. But I'm glad I ain't get that one too, because I waited even more, and I grabbed something that was, you know what I'm saying, that might work. That might work a little bit better. You know what I mean? And then I might just be switching some shit around. But you know what I'm saying, my little collect, I gotta get a goddamn all right, for men, it's not called a jewelry box. I forgot what it's called, but it's not called a jewelry box. I found that out the other day. Cause I ain't never really had no, you know what I'm saying? I just had my little display type situation, but I ain't never had no little shit. I forgot what it's called. But it's not called a jewelry box. For the men, it's not called a jewelry box. Cause I went and you know what I'm saying, I went to go search looking for one. And I couldn't find what the fuck I was looking for. But it's basically like a fucking watch box that you could put your chains and shit in. Cause apparently, and same, you know what? Same as though, no, I ain't gonna say that out loud. Motherfuckers probably know what I'm thinking, but yeah, I couldn't find it. I could not find it. Actually, fuck it. It's enough out here for enough people. You know what I'm saying? Since I couldn't find it, we're gonna make sure we can find it. Yeah, buddy. Cause I realized either through powers of manifestation or it's probably manifestation and me saying shit out loud on the tube all the time. Because a lot more people be watching me than I thought. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people be coming across my shit than what I thought. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because at first I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying, to the analytics. I didn't understand them and some more shit. So I wasn't really like deep into it. But now that I'm seeing how many people actually watching my shit that's not subscribed, and how many people like it, like, oh, I see you. I see what's happening. Then I start, because you know what I'm saying, people, I watch certain people, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know if they know I'm watching them, but motherfucker, I seen you steal my ID. I seen it. I seen you take my ID. And I ain't say nothing about it. It is what it is. But next time I suggest you give me my motherfucking credit. Cause I'm really studying this paperwork. And once I figure it all out, next motherfucker that take my ID gonna pay for it tremendously. Like a lot. I ain't playing with y'all no more. I'm no longer playing with it. I'm gonna be wealthy on accident. Cause somebody gonna fuck around, take my ID, and I'm gonna sue the fuck out their ass. And I ain't even gonna do it immediately. I'm gonna send a warning. And if they don't upheed to the warrant, I'm gonna let them get all. I'm gonna let them get that shit up, and I'm gonna come snatch it. Cause what the fuck wrong with you? I told you. And like, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Whether it take me a minute, a year, or 10 years, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. If I put that shit on the side burner and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna do that shit, I'm gonna do it. For the simple fact that I said I was gonna do it. And that's just like person I am. The hand of God is gonna say, or like it's gonna be even no need, like it's gonna be a very good reason why I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. And it ain't gonna be something that's in my hands. Because if I said I was gonna do it, that means that it needed to be done. Unless somebody else do it quicker or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Like I said I was gonna showcase all of my all the Hot Wheels that I'm supposed to be doing on Whatnot. I ain't been doing Whatnot shows because I ain't been showcasing. I did 2 Whatnot shows that failed miserably. It wasn't going like I wanted them to go. So I decided, all right, I did the structure for a reason. I said I was gonna do this in a certain way for a reason, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my shit in that way. So I started gathering all of the Hot Wheels in the house. You know what I'm saying? I put them all. They are all right now in 3 spots. I'm trying to get it all congested into one spot. And as I get it all into one spot, sort through them. Because I never really sorted through, I never completely sorted through all of my Hot Wheels. I'm just doing shows at random, running through shit like a chicken with his head cut off. Like I got it, I don't got it, I don't know where it's at, but nah, fuck all that. I'm gonna do complete inventory, which I'm, you know what I'm saying, still doing. That's how many fucking Hot Wheels I got. Doing complete fucking inventory. And then we're going, yeah, go ahead and get rid of this shit. And we're going to continue with certain things. But for real, we're going to go back to the real passion that I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been wanting to do it. And I was, I don't know if I was discouraged, scared, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I for some reason, I had it in my head that I wasn't going to be able to do it. And that made me want to do it even more. You know what I'm saying? It seemed as though it was something that I was like, yo, I don't think I could do that. I don't like not like some I can't do that. I don't like thinking or feeling like I can't do something. I really don't. So, seeing as though I had that thought and it was something that I wanted to do for real, I'm gonna go ahead and buckle down. I'm gonna go ahead and buckle down on it. I start grabbing certain tools and certain things so I could get it done. And kind of got a little discouraged a little bit. But you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. Because again, I was listening to outside. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to the people outside of my own self. And it made me believe things that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck all that. Things get slow, on to the next until things pick back up. And if they don't pick back up, then guess what? The next thing is gonna move. Cause that's the way I go. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't working and it slows down, why I'm gonna keep beating this dead horse? You know what I'm saying? Like, horse ain't dead yet. All right, put that motherfucker in the stable. Pull another one out. Do something else. Because at the end of the day, that flow gotta keep going. For me sitting here waiting and trying to do this and trying, nah. That's not how I operate. And it's not working for me. And I was using, you know what I'm saying, advice from other people that don't maneuver how I maneuver. So like, hold up, the fuck am I doing? What I do works for me. So I gotta continue to do what works for me and stop listening to people that ain't doing what I'm doing. Because if you don't have a clear understanding of what I'm doing, then you can't really give me no advice, can you? If you don't know, you know what I'm saying, firsthand what I'm going through, you can't tell me nothing. All you is a person that's on the outside looking in. And you may know somebody that may have went through something similar, but we not the same people. So how the fuck can you give actual insight? You can give all the advice and the words you want, but all advice ain't good advice. That's another thing that people don't really grasp. All advice ain't good advice. Somebody could give you some advice that just ain't got nothing to do with you. Straight like that. But Shay, good vibes, chill vibes. That's what we on. And then I think it's about like I gotta get a happy balance between me sitting there and because I've been doing a lot of soul searching. You know what I'm saying? When I'm around people, I still be soul searching. And I gotta probably interact with people around me a little bit more. But like my soul need to be searched. And that's half the reason why I be sitting here, you know what I'm saying, by myself, doing my thing. Had the reason why I'm not pressed for because like right now, to be honest with you, my device is off. And I didn't rush to pay that bill. Could have paid that bill 3 times in the last 3 weeks. But for some reason, I just like, man, I get to it. But now I'm about to press it because I need my number for when I do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I wasn't pressed. I wasn't pressed at all. Because you know what? With that phone being off and nobody, you know what I'm saying, it's not ringing constantly, I could fucking think. I can actually get some shit done. So now I'm gonna go ahead, get that joint, turn it back on, but at the same time, I'm gonna take a page out of one of my folks' lead and I'm gonna just turn that bitch off when I need to. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to actually do something, turn that motherfucker off or put it on do not disturb. I don't use those features on my phone. But now that I realize that that goddamn device always being at the hip, always being, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that joint always ringing, or a notification or something. It's always something happening on that fucking device. That's the way I gotta look at it. And then once I get to looking at it, other shit or whatever I ignore, now I'm sitting there for fucking 3 hours looking at my goddamn device, sifting through what thing do I gotta do this? No man, nah, fuck all that, man. Because by the time I'm sitting here doing something, I get sidetracked from a notification or something that's going on the phone. Now, other shit that I need to get done is on the back burner because I'm sitting here fucking with the device. Excuse me. I mean, yeah. Sometimes and then it's a whole bunch of videos that I'm supposed to structure. I got shows lined up. I keep doing these random ass videos. I got actual, you know what I'm saying, like topics and shit like that I'm supposed to sit down. But see, in the back of my mind, I don't have the actual setup that I want. And it's not even that I don't have it. I have it. It's just not set up. I have access to everything that I fucking need. Just haven't set it up because I keep getting sidetracked with other shit. Just like this little car right here. I'm supposed to turn this Mustang into this Camaro. That was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago. I put that right there to go ahead and do that 2 weeks ago. And I'm still, man, I got 5 bins of just parts that could be used for the RC cars, the little tiny little RC cars that I'm trying to put together. I need to continue finding those parts. I keep getting sidetracked on that too, and that's like a year-long project. That was supposed to happen a year ago, and I'm still trying to figure out how. Cause like I know how other people did it, and I know how they got it done, but me being me, I gotta be different. So therefore, how am I gonna do it? What am I gonna use? And see the point in it. I'm trying to use all RC parts. If it, you know what I'm saying, like just all RC parts from, you know what I'm saying, like from RC cars, period. If it's not, even if it don't, I mean, of course it's not gonna go to that, but I'm gonna have to take an RC car part and modify it and turn it into this. It's probably doing a little too much, and it would be a lot easier if I was to do it in 3 other ways, but I want to do it the way I'm doing. And I guess the time and dedication that I'm putting into it is going to pay off in the long run. It ain't no guess. I know. The time and dedication that I'm actually putting into this is definitely going to pay off in the long run. Because I realized that I be rushing my content, and well, I used to rush my content. And it wasn't getting the views that I wanted it to get. It wasn't getting the traction. It wasn't getting what I wanted it to get. So, with that being said, I went ahead, sat down, and said why. And one of the reasons is because I'm rushing through. One of the reasons why my things ain't looking like I want them to look is because I'm rushing through. I need to stop rushing. And if I wasn't rushing through the recording, it would have happened the way I wanted it to happen. And some of these things that I'm doing, it's only one take. I only get one chance. And if you rushing through trying to hurry up and get this footage out, and you mess up, sometimes it don't go right. Sometimes you get the job done, but the footage ain't good. So I don't put the footage out there, because if the footage ain't good, I don't want it to be out there. I'm just like a little perfectionist like that. The footage got to be good. You got to be able to see what's going on. Damn, I'm not where I want to be at. It's my fault. I did this to myself. And now it's time to fix it. Fix it up. Time to fix it up and get her done. All right. It's about to be some type of lunchtime. I think I'm about to go get me, you know what? I think I'm about to just go get me some bread. I got something to drink. Go get me some bread. Got some peanut butter, got some jelly. Make me a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Couple of nice peanut butter jelly sandwich. Sandwiches for the lunch. Now I've been looking, and it's all right. Have y'all been watching? Have y'all been seeing these videos lately that said it's this dude? He say, "What's the most powerful drug?" Matter of fact, let me ask the two people that's in here right now. What you think the most powerful drug is? Now, when he was on the videos, everybody was saying stuff like cocaine, heroin, angel dust, meth. You know what I'm saying? They was saying some hard drugs. My man said, nope, it's sugar. He say sugar is the most powerful drug on the market. I say, goddamn. My man say sugar is 10 times more potent than cocaine. And sugar is killing 70, I think it was like 76%. Don't quote me on the actual percentage, but it's killing off a lot more people than any of the hard drugs. Ain't that crazy? Something as simple as sugar. And then you would think it's simple, but at the same time, think about what I said earlier in this live about how we're being bred to die. Like we just eating the shit that we eating and the shit that we doing. We just dying off quicker than we supposed to. Now and we just think it's normal. This shit is right. Got people out here living for 100 years plus, and we think our life expectancy is 80. That shit crazy. Crazy. What are we doing? Why do we believe what the man told us? At the end of the day, why are we believing everything that? All right, put it like this: if you standing there, right? You say y'all you in the neighborhood, y'all hear a sound coming out of the woods, right? And somebody tells you what the sound is, but that person ain't never heard that sound before, don't know nothing about the sound for real. They just tell you what the sound is, and you believe them, right? And then you find out that the sound wasn't even what they said. Do y'all realize that that is what's happening all over the world, everywhere, all the time? Like, why are people still relying on a pharmaceutical company that has to come out every 5 to 10 years and tell you, oh, I'm sorry, we were wrong? And if you or your family member has been through this, you will be compensated. And that's normal. That's the normal. That's not weird. That don't seem crazy. That don't seem just not right. Or does nobody sit there and critically think about anything because they too busy just trying to make sure that they lavish life stay lavish? Because at the end of the day, does anybody realize who they really competing with? Who are you really competing with? Because at the end of the day, what do you really need? What do you really, you know what I'm saying, want to do? Are your needs and wants tied to what everybody else is doing? Are your needs and wants tied to looking like whatever it's supposed to be looking like? Like, what exactly are we doing? And do we even know? Because right now, as I see it, it's just a wave of humans being controlled by the Pied Piper. You ever realize? You ever paid to sit to the? You remember the story of the Pied Piper? How he played the flute and all of the rats just did whatever the fuck he wanted them to do. That's 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 what y'all look like to me. What up? What's good, Mark? Like, it looked like a whole bunch of. It's a lot of monkey see, monkey do going on, and people don't like that phrase, monkey see, monkey do. But like, let's be real. It's a lot of people copying what other people are doing, and they don't even understand the reason. They just look at, oh, I like that, and I'm gonna do it. What? You don't even know the meaning behind it. You're just doing it just cause. That's craziness. That's straight craziness. My bad, y'all. I'm cleaning my what you call it at the moment. I'm talking, but I'm cleaning my situation. And it's the first week that I had my thumb rings on, so I'm learning how to maneuver with this big ass line on my thumb. Was good. Yeah, I ain't had rings on my thumbs until this week. I had rings on every other finger but my thumbs. But now I got the rings on the thumbs cause all right, I knew I honestly didn't even know what all of the fingers meant until recently because I knew what I knew what I knew what most of the fingers meant. But I was thinking that I wasn't gonna put one on my thumb because that was too much. And then I realized when I looked at the meaning of a thumb ring, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that. So now, and then somebody was, I ain't gonna say somebody anyway. The people be wondering, You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I am picky as fuck. I be on all types of places getting my jewelry. I don't just, you know what I'm saying, go to one spot. Cause one, I'm picky. Two, I don't want to have something that everybody got. One or two people, all right, cool. But I'm about to do my own shit. I'm still collecting my tools. I was just like discouraged off of it for a minute because it was something that I thought about a couple years ago, and I ain't get down how I usually get down, because usually when I have a little idea in the whim, I'm saying I started grabbing the tools, but I ain't get deep into it because I got a little discouraged. I got sidetracked and I got discouraged when I was doing the research. But with the more research that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting, because like I gave it a break for a minute, but I've been doing more research, and I've been finding my ways. I'm finding my ways to do what I needs to do. Um, it's a sign of power and a symbol of not doing manual labor. Cause I declared a little while ago I ain't doing no more manual labor. None. And that's one of the reasons why it's a big ass lion on that motherfucker. Off the top of my head, this finger, it's the middle finger, is stability. You know what I'm saying? This one is it's usually it's power. You know what? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I got you. We going hold up. Let me shit. All devices dead. I'm not. I just hopped on the phone because if I was on the laptop, I could go and type it up on the internet and just put it on the screen. But I ain't. And I don't want to get the fingers mixed up because I know the pinky and the thumb is pretty much the same thing, status and power. You know what I'm saying? And the stability, and then the left ring finger is the one that's the directly connected to your heart. Hence the reason why you put your wedding ring on this finger. You know what I'm saying? But the reason it's a W on willpower and shit. Willpower and something else. But yeah. The W not for willpower, the W for will, because my name is Will. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I got the W, but it's on that particular finger because of the meaning. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people that be around me, they be looking at my rings like, why them big bold ass rings? Like the meaning of the rings, why the fuck would I have some tiny ass? Like, nah, the type person I am and my personality, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, big, bold, out there. What up, cuz? What up with you? But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I did say I was gonna do a because I'm gonna do a whole show on the meaning of jewelry and you know what I'm saying why we wear Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of course it's fashion and people, you know what I'm saying? But see, it wasn't always just fashion. People forgot the meanings of the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? They forgot the meanings of why they wearing what they wearing. They just wear it because it looked cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that's been lost in translation. It's also a reason why, you know what I'm saying? And then like your graduation ring and accomplishments and stuff like that, that's supposed to be on your pinky. People don't even know that. They just, you know what I'm saying, put it on any finger. But all the time, the ring, your when you do your family crest and stuff like that, it's supposed to be on your index. Your graduation accomplishments and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, just straight status and all of that goes on your pinky. You know what I'm saying? Marriage, promises for, you know what I'm saying, togetherness, all that type shit goes here and here, mainly here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's reasons in which you put things where you put them. You know what I'm saying? And what you put there means something too. But see, like I say, a lot of it has been lost in translation. All right, that's good enough. I'll be all right with that. For the next, what time is it? It's 11. I'm supposed to go eat something. And I got, matter of fact, I got another one coming. I got another one. I gotta check to see when that drink supposed to be here. Cause I done found a couple little spots. I ain't even got to go nowhere, and I'm with it. Sure is. Damn, I ain't know I was on here for that long. All right, that's cool. We out here for a minute. Cause I'm about to. Oh yeah, I got time. I got some time. Excuse me. I got a little bit of energy, and I figured out how I could do my live build videos too. And in the back of my mind, I already knew it, but it came to the front of my mind yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we might end up doing the little switch up to that drink. I'm gonna show you how to do the little cheap little body swap. Oh, that's why my goddamn drill bit. I have no idea what I did with my drill bit, so I could put the screws where I need to put the screws at. That's why that project is on hold. I either need to buy a drill bit or find or buy it. I'm probably knowing me and how I move, I'm gonna buy it. As soon as I buy it, I'm gonna find it. But I'll have an extra one, so I ain't really tripping. I'm probably gonna end up doing that later on this week or next week or early next week, cause it's probably the end of this week. I don't know. I don't know. I got other things that I need to get done, but that is something that needs to get done too, cause that's holding me up. That's holding me up from my customs. It's holding me up from yeah. Now that I think about it, that is why. Oh shit. Because I was sitting there trying to figure out why I'm not doing certain things, and I don't have that one fucking drill bit is stopping a lot. That one drill bit not being here is stopping a lot. So I might need to get that faster than I wanted to. Fuck. I'm trying not to spend so much, man. Like, damn. I'm trying to stop spending for a second. Just for a second. Just stop spending. But I think, to be honest, I think it might be easier to just make more. I'm trying to chill the fuck out, but it might just be easier to just make more. Instead of trying to, you know what I'm saying, stop and budget and do it. It might just be easier to just go hustle harder. And it don't sound like an easier thing to do, but it's fucking easier on my brain. Just get more. Cause trying to not, and yeah, this is irritating. Trying to just chill and figure this shit out in a different manner. It's not it. So, okay. Send me the link. Cause I think I need to. I think it's a shit. I gotta check and see what size I need. But yeah, send me the link to what you said. Drill America Bits. Yeah, cause you got an iPhone, don't you? Cause my device is it'll come on soon. I just made the decision to go ahead and turn my device back on. But as long as you got an iPhone, you could get through. 'I was thinking about it don't matter what I was thinking about. Mm-hmm. 1.8 minutes. Okay. Yeah, because I was using the what the fuck was I using? I think I got 3/4 in my head for some reason. But 964. Two, yeah, that might be right. But I honestly to do the rivet, I don't even use neither one of those bits. For the rivets, I use this. You see how it's flat at the top? That's what I use because I get a nice flush flat. Uh, it's nice flush and flat at the top. So when you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, because I first take the smaller bit, drill the hole that you need all the way down, then take that flat bit. That's what I'm saying. You take the smaller bit first, and you drill the hole that you need all the way through. Because you know what I'm saying, with the rivet still there, you can get it's just that hole. So you get straight in there, and there's no, you know what I'm saying, no movement, none of that. You go all the way down as far as you need to go, and then you take the flat bit, and then do the outside, and then you go clean it up again with the small bit. Works perfect. Matter of fact, You see how clean that is? Um, I sent you the link. It came in it comes in a pack. It comes in like a 5-pack. It's like a 5 or a 9-pack. I sent you the link. It gets you that nice clean, and then like I say, when you do the small hole first, and then do the second hole, and then you take your shit. You know what I'm talking about. The the tap, and put the tap in there. Perfect. Everything flush. You don't gotta worry about, did the drill bit move? Is it, you don't gotta worry about that little dip. None of that. It's a nice clean look. Matter of fact, give me some with some screws in it. This one I drilled it out, but I ain't put no screws in it. I gotta put the screws in it. But when you put the screws in, like I say, it's nice and flush, nice and clean. Get you a nice little custom done. And it's cold as I don't know what in there. Get that frost. It's a little frosty. Ooh, the 9-6 Impala. Looking nice. Looking spiffy. You see that color change, y'all? Y'all see that color change? That thing looking nice. Look at them wheels. Look at them wheels. Mm, mm, mm. Wait till I get done with the other Impala that I'm doing. I just found out that I could do, I could do something I didn't know I could do with it, and it's gonna be spectacular. Spectacular. Yes, sir. Cause y'all remember, you remember the monster truck that I did, right? Oh, the monster truck. 9-6 Impala monster truck. I'm gonna do something with the monster truck. Cause the paint job got a little mess. I ain't put I never put the clear coat on. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo that one. I'm gonna redo the paint job, and I'm gonna add some things to it. Finish that custom off, cause that custom was something that I was just doing because I was just sitting there and it was something fun. But I'm gonna make it even more fun. Cause it's a nice, nice. Yeah, I got a few from the High Sky shop. Oh, we talk about the monster truck wheels, or you talk about the wheels on here? Which wheels you talk about? Cause the wheels that's on the custom Impala, the smaller Impala, those are some that's in the High Skies shop. That's the High Skies shop. But the other wheels came off of one of these, or just truck. I literally just unscrewed it, cut off all of the top, slapped the Line 6 Impala on there in the right spot, and did my little trims on it, and voila, we got a 9.6 Impala monster truck. And it was more like one of these. It wasn't even, it was more like one of these. Of course, it wasn't this color, but it was one of these. So yeah, those customs, all you do is go and cause when I was doing the customs, I wanted to do the customs so where I could tell people how to do them, but it'd be something accessible. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be accessible for everybody, so that it wasn't one of them things that's where you gotta order this and order that. Nah, you just run to the store real quick and grab this and grab that. That's hence the reason why I started doing the little simple RC cars. Matter of fact, because before I got offline, before I took my break, I started doing the customs. But in doing the customs, one of the things that I decided I was going to start getting on and selling was wheels. So I got wheels. Oh, do I have wheels? I got the expensive wheels. These the more expensive wheels. And then I got the less expensive wheels. Then we got some semi-expensive wheels. We got wheels. I'm talking wheels. We got lots of wheels. Oh, let's see where that car went. I gotta finish this car. This car is worth way more than I wanted it to be worth when I got it. They had tore this car up, and I ended up getting it and putting, because when I got this car, it ain't had no wheels on it. As you can see, it ain't no windows. I gotta put some windows back on it. But this car is worth something. That thing worth something. And they messed it all up. So I'm gonna make a custom out of it. Make it, bring it back. Bring it back. And then I'm gonna let it go. I'll probably do it at like a $10 start. Cause that thing worth way more than that. But I'll probably give it a little $10 start. Because I think I got that one for, I think I got it for the low, for real, for real. So I give somebody else an opportunity to do something with it. Cause I ain't really when I grabbed it, I just grabbed it because I thought it was pretty cool. And it ain't go down the track like I wanted it to go down the track. So it can go. It can go. I know I like to race them. If it don't race good, it's in the way. If it's not an Impala or a R34, it's in the way. All right, device is on the charger. I am 2 hours away. I'm 2 hours away. I'm almost 2 hours in. All right. We can do this. We can get this done. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but it's all right. $31. But we do gotta find out what the hell we about to eat though. Ooh, ooh, chicken and rice. I'm gonna have to cook. I don't want to cook, but fuck it. I think that's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. What's WN? Oh. The shop. I I'm gonna go back on the I put them up on the whatnot because I've been on some local situations lately, so I go ahead and put it up on the whatnot. That's what WM mean whatnot. You see how my brain got sidetracked real quick? I came back real quick though. I came back real quick. I missed the where's your shop. I missed that question. I had that all I seen was WN. I was like, huh? And I had to go up real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna end up putting it up on whatnot because I'm doing whatnot shows soon or sooner or later. I keep saying soon, but I gotta get some things put in order because my shows, them random shows that I was doing last year wasn't doing it for me like I wanted it to do. So I gotta do it in a better way this time. It gotta go in a better way. And I gotta get rid of this because I'm actually about to switch it up. Because to be honest with you, it's not really gonna pain me to say this. It's the fucking truth. I don't like 90% of the Hot Wheels community. And that's just real. 90% of the Hot Wheels community irritates my motherfucking soul. I feel like I'm dealing with a whole, like, we all big ass kids in certain ways, but god damn, some of these people that be dealing with these Hot Wheels is just fucking irritating. It's like, dog, grow up. And then there's some of them that just be like just saying stuff because they behind the screen. It's like, Slum, chill. Cause some of us don't play with words like that. Some of us don't really be, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of us really from the streets. Some of them people ain't never seen the south side of any street. And they, you know what I'm saying? just be talking wild. And they be like, yo, Slim, chill, chill. All right, where's my damn? Did I drink everything that quick? Damn, I'm a thirsty motherfucker. I emptied everything. Well, I was feeling kind of dehydrated. Yeah, that's why I had to fall back for a minute. I definitely had to fall back off the Hot Wheels people. And now I'm about to go ahead and deal with the Hot Wheels people long enough to get rid of, because I'm as far as whatnot goes, getting rid of the Hot Wheels, and every now and then I'm gonna still do certain Hot Wheels shows, but it's not gonna be like everybody else doing Hot Wheels shows. I'm gonna continue to do my little race shows and stuff like that. You did one show. If you ain't do one since, it must not have went too good for you. But you gotta keep it up. The first show ain't always like the first couple of months is rough. First couple of months is rough. I'm telling you, the first couple of months on whatnot is rough. Unless you know what I'm saying, sold 75 items or sold 75 or got 75. Yeah, you sold 75 items. That's not bad. That's actually not that bad. The shipping and packing all of that shit up was irritating as fuck. But yeah, 75 items, that's not that bad. That's actually pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Now, unless you sold them for too low, I know, well, you ain't selling for too low because you ain't do no dollar starts. You sold them for what they needed to be sold for. Yeah, that sounds like why you ain't doing no more. You're like, I ain't doing this shipping shit. This shipping shit is nah. That's actually the worst part of whatnot. Like, all right, what's today? Today Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I bought something on Sunday. I bought something on Sunday. It hasn't been shipped yet. Mm. But see, the reason why, but see, all right, and that's another thing. People don't make, like, people don't use critical thinking or whatnot. This is why I say that. I was on the show. Now, 300 and some odd people in the show. About 900 items sold in one show. It's going to take days for them to pack all of that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping off of, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they made the label, when it ships, it ships. Because It's a lot like that. And then they do shows every day, and they get no less than 400 items sold every single day. So they shipping team is back that motherfucker. Like, yeah, they gonna get to it. They gonna get to it. That particular stream, man, they be moving. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's another thing. People don't pay attention to how many items are sold during the show. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that type of stuff. And then people was getting on my nerves because they used to this team of whatnotters on here doing what they doing, and they wasn't paying attention to this. It's just me, motherfucker. I'm only one person. I can only do but so much with these two motherfucking hands. They was giving me all types of shit, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and fall back because these motherfuckers is about to have me taking trips. They's about to have me on my earn the plumber shit. What's that shit you was talking? What's that shit you was talking on the internet? Knocking on niggas' doors. What's that shit you was talking? You was talking that shit, right? Talk that shit down. That's what I was like. That was what I was, man. Since I was on that, I was like, you know what? Let me get over here. Cause it's not really worth it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna spend all this money to go see these people and probably fuck around and catch a charge. It's not worth it. Just go ahead, fall back, do something different. I mean, breaking even is not really all that bad. Of course, you wanna make more, but breaking even ain't bad. And for real, the only thing you did was break even is because of the whatnot fees. Other than that, you probably would have made something. But by the time whatnot take their little cut, you just broke even. But that's also why I've been on some local shit lately. Cause you know what I'm saying? With the local, you get all your shit. You get everything. And I've also been looking into, you know what I'm saying, developing some things too. You know what I'm saying? Cause and see, that's another reason why I came up with certain loopholes. I came up with certain loopholes on whatnot, but the people on whatnot, I mean the people, yeah, the other whatnotters and the people on whatnot, cause see, I read the rules. I know what the rules are. People kept telling me you can't do that. No, no, there's nothing in the rules that say I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? You coming at me, and then certain people, I got reported a couple times, and then they was looking at it like, how come he ain't getting in no trouble? Cause I wasn't breaking the rules, you stupid fuck. You did things in a way that broke the rules. I'm doing things in a way that is actually following the rules. I can use whatever words I want. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You can't use those words. You can't say that. I can say what the fuck I want to say. As long as whatnot get they cut, they don't give a fuck what you say. As long as you following the rules. I got so sick of people coming to me telling me what I can and can't do. I'm like, Slim, whatnot ain't tell me I can't do that. It was only one time where whatnot was, well, actually, it was saying that whatnot, because I was misreading certain things that whatnot was saying. Whatnot was telling me that I was being reported for certain things, but it was giving me the alert that somebody reported me, but it wasn't giving me the alert saying that I was, you know what I'm saying, doing anything wrong. Excuse me. Um, all right. What it is they don't want you to it's the structure of how you do it. At the end of the day, they don't want no money lost on their end. So if you doing a giveaway, it has to go basically through them. You know what I'm saying? Like everything has to go through whatnot. Because at the end of the day, whatnot is a platform as to where the person that made it, they want their money. They're trying to get their money. So when you're giving stuff away, it has to go through the app. And it's one of them things that's the way it's no basically no money based games. It's the way they buying stuff and not getting like if you make a purchase, you gotta get something. Right. And they want that last piece. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, see, the loophole is when I was telling people when I do my races, I made it so that the only people that could actually get into the racing, well, the way I was trying to do it is the only way that you can actually participate in the race is if you already bought something. So that if it was something that if you actually won, it was just something that I threw in your box. That way there was no confusion. It's it's just some extra that got thrown in your box. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just threw some extra shit in your box. That's actually following the rules. You know what I'm saying? Is no situation as to where somebody had bought air and you know what I'm saying didn't receive anything. Nah. Everybody in this little game has already bought something, already got a label, and it's a loophole. But the way everybody else was doing it, they was doing it in a different way. And they was starting to get in trouble. And they was looking at the similarities as what I was doing and what they was doing, and they was trying to tell me I was doing something wrong. I'm like, nah, I'm not though. I'm really not. And then people started to try to, you know what I'm saying, do their own thing on my stream. I'm like, hold up, guys. That's not how this goes. And then I started selling slots. And when I started selling slots, I just gave them random cars. But that was when I was, you know what I'm saying, basically doing what everybody else was doing. I'm like, hold up, no, this ain't working for me. You could do it like that. Yeah, you could definitely do it like that. Yeah, that's you could do it like that. And then you notice the way I do it, we only racing premiums on my channel at this point. I got a whole bunch of wheel swap premiums, and I still get more premiums and put the plastic sides on them and let them go. But that's one of the reasons why I made it. I'm making it a strict rule. If you don't already have a if you don't already have a shipping label and you ain't already bought nothing, then you can't participate in the races because the cars that are being raced are rentals. Once you get in on the slack, you're renting a car. That car doesn't come home. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why when I do the when we do the racing game, I use the tips. You tip for a slot. Instead of buying a slot, you tip me. And that is how you get into the race. Like if you don't have a slot already, then you tip. And that's how you get in. That's the other loophole. If they're giving you tips in order to get in, then they're not buying anything. Now, Whatnot kind of frowns on making people give you tips, but that's not making anybody give you a tip. You know what I'm saying? That's not telling them, oh, you got to give me a tip. Nah, that's a different thing. You're literally getting something from this tip. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a game. You're getting into the game with the tip. It's not one of them things that's where you got to tip me to be in this stream. Nah. You want to get into this race? Go ahead, tip me. Pick your car. Race. If you win, and you know what I'm saying, and there's a if there's a trophy at the end, that's why I start calling them trophies too. When I give them, when I say, you know what I'm saying, if you got in on a tip, then you gotta go ahead. If you win the trophy, you gotta get your shipping label. So that means you gotta swipe for $1 to get it. Because if you won the race, the tournament, whatever, but you don't have a shipping label already, because I done let you get in off of a tip. And then that's another reason why a lot of the times if I'm doing if I'm gonna just give somebody a slot, I'll do a giveaway and let them win it on a giveaway. That way you have a label. And yeah, you just gotta get creative with the way you do things. Like pay attention to the rules and just get real creative in how you doing it. That's all. It's no with the way I just said do it, it's no tips don't generate labels. Tips don't generate labels, and whatnot don't take tips. Meaning if they tip you, you won't have to wait a couple, like I think it's 48 to 72 hours. But all your whole tip comes to you. Whatnot takes none, and that's another reason why I started doing it in a tip fashion, because you get all of the tip. And if you notice, when I'm on Whatnot, a lot of the, like, I ain't gonna say a lot, but a couple of people that I'm on that I got their phone number, they send me either a Cash App or Apple Pay and get their label off of Whatnot. Another way you get all of your money. The Whatnot loopholes. Like say, and that was what I was trying to tell you last time when we were sending things over to each other. Well, it didn't necessarily work because you wasn't a streamer. That's why it didn't work. Because like, if I wanted something from you, I come over there and I send you whatever I send you on the like when we do our trade. I come over there to your stream, swipe for $1. You come over to my stream, swipe for $1. We got our labels. We only paid $1 a piece. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the shipping went. Shipping would have been a lot cheaper doing it that way. Nope. It can be done, but you got to be careful in the way that you do it. Because at the end, if you sell the car, at the end of the day, if you sell the car, you got to send the car. And that's going to make you have to have a whole lot of cars at all times if you're going to continue to racing. You got to, if you're going, you know what I'm saying, you're going to always have to have cars. So you're basically selling cars so they can race them. That got out of hand for me. That's what got out of hand. And I have a lot of cars, but that got out of hand because some of my cars are for YouTube, and I didn't want to sell them, so it got real weird on which cars got put on the track. So now that I'm a little bit more separated, I can do this in a better manner, because I was doing two things at one time. And since I was doing two things at one time, things got jumbled up, and I wasn't organized like I needed to be organized. So with that being said, I gotta go ahead and, well, I'm already making things a lot more organized. I got the track actually being more developed, more, and yeah, because to be honest, I'm the only person with the type of track that I have on Whatnot. Everybody else got the single lane tracks and all of that. I'm the only one with the open track right now. And I'm just making it as far as Whatnot goes. On YouTube and everything else, there's a whole lot of people with open track. But as far as Whatnot goes, I'm the only one racing on Whatnot with an open track. It's other people that's getting, you know what I'm saying, that's getting a track together and duplicating, and I'm giving them pointers and whatnot, but I'm the only one with an actual open track ready to go on Whatnot. I think I'm getting ready to do an open drag strip. I said I was going to do it a month ago. I said it to myself. I ain't put it out there to y'all. I said it to myself. And I may do it. I'm just looking for where I'm going to put that actual track as to where it's out the way and it can stay up. Because I've been putting tracks in places that is kind of in my way. But I had to get it. I had to get a track up. But the shit was in my way. The track that I got right now is off in the cut. It's out the way. I ain't got to worry about too much nothing. So now I'm moving things around to where I can put the track up and it's not in the way. While sorting and sifting through all of the cars to make sure the cars that's gonna go can go, because I'm getting rid of probably 90% of my inventory. And I'm gonna keep that little 10% for YouTube purposes, and I'm switching it up. I'm gonna be grabbing what I grab and doing what I do, but for real, I'm getting back into my real passion. I stepped away. I'm getting back into my true passion. Blinging, bling, bling, blow. I'm flying drones, messing with RC cars. You know what I'm saying? Wintertime when we ain't doing too much outside, or when it's raining outside and all that type of stuff, we're gonna be on the inside dealing with the Hot Wheels, because we're not giving up on the Hot Wheels totally and completely, but it's not the main focus anymore, because it was the main focus and it was never really supposed to be the main focus. Excuse me. I had to get it structured and get it together, and now that it's structured and together for the most part, I can have that running and doing what it's supposed to do, and then move on to my next project. Yeah, I had to shake off that little extra shirt. Oh, I have them, but I'm not sure if I can access them right now, because I think I fried. I don't. I gotta make sure I didn't because that particular hard drive that those files are on, I may have fried that, and I gotta go re-download. But I had like hundreds of that because I needed to get a and I still ain't got a rosin printer yet. I still ain't got, because I was getting prepared, and when I tried to print it out with my FDM and it wasn't working. So I decided I was gonna get a rosin printer, and I still ain't got one yet. Still ain't got one. I know, I know. It's a lot going. It's a man. Listen, it's a lot going on. I haven't had my 3D printer on since last year. I ain't print nothing since last year. Whatever y'all seen me print last year was the last thing I printed. I've been doing a lot, Cause like I said, at first y'all kept hearing me talk about how my house was falling apart. I ain't talk about that no more. It ain't falling apart no more. It ain't necessarily all the way back together, but it ain't falling apart no more. I'm making it work. I'm making it work with my two hands. And that's what's making me more proud of the situation. My own two hands. Putting this thing back together again. Cause this drink is looking like, man, listen, when I first was looking at it, before I got started, it was looking like a Humpty Dumpty situation. I ain't know if it was gonna ever go back together again. But then I got started and started doing some things. I was like, all right, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. So, all right, we could put this over here, put that over there, do this, do that. And yeah. We back to it's all right. It's all right. To my standards, is bearable. It ain't necessarily be comfortable yet, but you know what I'm saying? To my standards, it's bearable. Cause like my history, half of my history was outside. So you know what I'm saying? I got a roof. I got a roof and some walls. Cause a lot of my life was out the fuck side. Whether it was due to be in the house at this time or don't come in the house, or I was just out. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause for a minute I was so fucking busy. House for what? Like, I'm always gone. Either I'm working somewhere or I'm doing, man, I was always on the move. So it wasn't no need for no damn house. It was it was a couple times where I realized, right? I sat there, I went from the job out there on the move, and every time I looked at the time, it was almost time for me to go to work. There wasn't no point in me driving all the way home. I just went right back to work and slept in the car until it was time to open the door. That shit was crazy. Motherfuckers like, yo, where you been at? I mean, I'm out here. But yeah, like real life. I be get off work, moving and grooving, doing what I'm doing, and then be like, all right, it's time to go home. I look at the time, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be back at work at 5. Man, I'm not about to drive all, and then depending on where I'm at, if I'm still near the job anyway, you know, I'm not about to drive all the way back. That's like a 30 minute to an hour drive back to the house. Nah, I'm not going home. Going to the job. I'm asleep right here at the job. And then I'm the one opening the door. So at the end of the day, I gotta open the door, and I'm the lead janitor. Because I worked at that time I worked at LA Fitness. So I was the lead janitor. Man, I go in that drink, take me a shower real quick, because the first thing I gotta do anyway is clean the bathroom. That's the first thing I gotta do anyway. So I might as well go in that drink, do what I gotta do, clean the bathroom, get to cleaning everything else. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah. Man, that shit was crazy. I'm talking about, but I mean, I only get 2 hours of sleep anyway. Like, I don't really sleep that long. No matter where I'm at or how I'm doing, I could be in the bed, in the car, on the fucking outside anyway. I be, you know what I'm saying, going to, like, I only sleep for 2 hours. But yeah, working at LA Fitness, And the way I got fired was like, man, listen, that was like the beginning of the last straw of me working in the corporate world. Because keep in mind, I'm the lead janitor. Lead janitor basically means you're the janitorial manager. So I'm saying I'm the manager. I done made it all the way to manager in like 3 to 6 months. It was like 3 to 6 months that I got the manager status. Now I told this girl, like, the corporate had called down, asked for a list of things that needed to be done because they was about to come and they was about to remodel and make the gym better and blah 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 blah. I gave her my list. Excuse me. Keep in mind, I'm the lead janitor. I'm the person walking around this entire fucking gym, cleaning it, looking at this, looking at that. I know what needs to be done to the gym. I'm giving her the list. She didn't give them that list. She gave him a different list. I don't know what list she gave him. I don't know what the fuck she did, but she gave him a different list. And the shit actually the shit that was on the top of my list was cleaning out the vents because it was too dusty in there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, when I told her we gotta get the vents clean, you know what I'm saying? Because like the ceilings high as shit, and like that wasn't something that, you know what I'm saying, I could protect. That was something that we needed to call somebody for, because there was some people that need that. That was their job. So call their ass. She wouldn't do it. Corporate got in there. First day. Bullshit you not. First day. I wasn't even thinking about corporate. I went to end. That was the one day that, you know what I'm saying, like the 1 week that I was not supposed to be at work early in the morning. I ain't had to open the door. So bet I ain't got to be there. I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Bet I'm coming in at 9. Anyway, I get there. Now, I'm all about business. You know what I'm saying? I walk in the joint, I say hello, I go put my shit up, I get my, you know what I'm saying, my materials, I go, you know what I'm saying, I'm get ready to go do my job. And I'm like, hold up. Because they got the day workers in there. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I'm looking at the day workers and I'm saying what they doing. I'm like, wait, what you doing? Who told you to do that? Nah, don't do that. Go do, you know what I'm saying? I started directing them to, you know what I'm saying, the correct shit. I had no idea that the top dude from corporate was standing there watching me do this. I ain't know who that dude was. I said, what's up to him? Walk straight past his ass. Like, fuck you. I mean, like, not necessarily fuck you, but like, I don't know you. You're standing there, hello, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, I knew corporate was there and all of that type of shit, but I didn't know who was who. Didn't care. I'm there to do my fucking job and go fuck on. Anyway, he's saying that. Then he says, hey, here's where everything started to go downhill for me. He looked at all of the day workers and was like, hey, from now on, whatever he say, listen to him. Now, GM standing at the desk, she looked, her eyes got big immediately. And I'm like, all right, I don't think nothing of it. I keep on moving. I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? By the end of that week, GM getting transferred, and she, right before she left, I got fired and put on a no hire list because they was about to replace her ass with me. They started asking her too many questions. Now, keep in mind, when I got there, keep in mind, I keep telling you I had to open the door. So I get there 5 o'clock in the morning. I got to open the gym. It's me and the front desk girl. Sometimes front desk girl not there on time. So I'm there. I got to open the gym. Now, I got to let, she told me to learn how to work the computer at the front desk. What she left out was never use my code when I do it. Use shorty code. She ain't tell me that. All she told me was learn how to use a drink. So I'm doing front desk work. You know what I'm saying? And corporate is looking at this shit, seeing that why is the lead janitor working the front desk. This motherfucker cleaning the gym and working the desk? One, how? Because gym be clean, spick and span. Like, gym be clean as fuck. And I'm still finding time to work the desk? How? We got janitors calling out. You know what I'm saying? It's times where I'm the only motherfucker in the gym. As far as the janitors go, I got to clean the males room, the females rooms. I got to clean everything, the pool, everything. Got it all clean. And I'm still checking people in. The fuck? They started looking at all that and was like, yeah. And then they saying how I was carrying myself when I walked in the drink. Yeah. She got me fired. Now, I had people calling. When I got fired, I had people mailing letters to corporate telling them how the gym ain't never been that clean, how they came from the gym before that gym, and how the gym wasn't even that clean before that, all of that. Man, like it was all of that. Still ain't get my job back. I'm still on a no hire list to this day. All because I did a great job. Do you know what that would do to the mental of a person that came from nothing and was told all you gotta do is work hard and do your best and all of this shit, and then I work hard, do my best, and get fired for it? Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. That opened my eyes to some shit. Cause the next job I got, now let me tell you about the next job I got. It was working at a little lounge up the street called Infuse. I'm working at Infuse. Again, I'm back house manager. Not only am I back house manager, but I'm the pizza. I gotta work the pizza oven. So you know what I'm saying. It got to the point. I'm washing dishes. I'm running the pizza oven. I'm doing bar backing, and I'm bus boy. All in one. Like that's my whole shift consists of that shit. Now they kept telling me they was gonna give me a raise. Didn't get no raise. All right, cool. I ain't tripping off giving me no raise. Just stop telling me you gonna give me a raise. Then, next thing you know, kitchen get backed up. They need help in the kitchen. So I say, I'll go in the kitchen. Now I'm at the fry station. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in that drink, moving and grooving. They didn't expect me, you know what I'm saying, be able to work that kitchen like that. Like, come on. I come from a family of chefs. Like, the kitchen is actually my home. I just don't like the broadcast because I really don't like to cook, to be honest with you. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say I don't like it, but cooking for a whole bunch of people and all these rules and all, nah. I'd rather be at home cooking something. You know what I'm saying? Cook something for a small amount of people. It's gonna be good. It's gonna taste good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about allergies and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and sprinkle this, sprinkle that. You know what I'm saying? Cook with my soul. I like to cook with my soul. I don't fuck them rule books. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, was in the kitchen, did a good job. They wanted me to move to the kitchen. I say no. I'm not cooking. You gotta cook. I'm not cooking. Why did I get fired because I wouldn't be a cook? Did that make sense? How I got fired because I wouldn't be a cook. I wouldn't be a cook and I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I kept telling them about themselves, about how they were spending their money wrong and doing, man, yeah. Then I realized you can't be smarter than the people that hired you. You can't be smarter than the people that hired you. You can't even appear smarter than the people that hired you. So all that keep your head down shit, I'm like, yo, for all that, I might as well go into business for myself or something. And that's what I did. I had to work in construction. And again, the person above me doing some fuck shit. Got the fuck out the corporate world. Straight like that. And now they trying to get me to come back. They trying to get me to go back. Why would I go back to the fuckery? I overstand the fuckery. So why would I go back to the fuckery? In order to go back to the fuckery, I got to dumb down myself. I got to dumb down my intelligence. Why? Why would I do it? Why would I willingly do that? Who in their right mind gonna willingly do that? But it's lunchtime. It's been lunchtime. Oh, I was on here for 2.5 hours a day. Oh shit now. Oh shit now. This is one of the longest lives I did. 2.5 hours, wasn't even really paying attention to the time. Cool. Nice. Getting her done. Gotta get more structure. Gotta get more shit. Gotta get more everything. But we getting it done. We getting something done. And that's what really matters. Something's being done. But on that note, I'm about to go eat charge up my devices, and finish getting my day started. Because, you know what I'm saying? I started my day off with y'all. I gotta get my real day started. So with that being said, peace. I'm out.